check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. I'm about to throw my computer out the window. I swear. I will throw my computer out the window because this is getting very annoying. Like it was working before I went live and then now it's just stopped working. I'm getting annoyed. This is so annoying. So annoying. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Share the stream out. This is not good. This is not good at all. All right. You guys know whenever I go live on a Sunday, it's typically of a wild card stream. We typically don't go live on Sundays, but I do have a lot to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. Shout out to Vital Drip. Shout out to everybody that just made it into the stream. Please hit that like button and share the stream out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so we're going to talk about Sony making a huge mistake right now with Concord. Obviously, if you guys don't already know, Concord is trending on social media right now, and it's not in the best way. Obviously, the open beta just ended. I believe the open beta started, July 18th to the 21st. And while I thought that the game was fun, right, and I gave the game a 7.5 in terms of the beta, and I said that, the game was decent and everything. For some people, good or decent is not good enough. Some people will go as far as to say that the game is good, but not good enough. And that is a problem, right? And I think I've already said numerous times, people have high hopes and high standards for a lot of games that are being made, that are being developed for PlayStation 5 and for series consoles. I've already said this. This is nothing new. Okay. And it's very sad to see how Sony is trailing behind Microsoft when it comes to multiplayer games. And I just felt like Concord was a bit of a rush by. I felt like this happened on Jim Ryan's watch. I don't even know if it's Jim Ryan or Herman Hulse, but if I was a higher up at Sony and I looked at Concord, I would not be like, yeah, we need to buy this studio. Like the studio have talent. Firewalk has talent and everything. And I think that there is something there. And some of these people worked on other games. But if you look at the market right now and how oversaturated the market is right now, you got Apex, that's free to play. You got Overwatch. You got all these games that exist in the actual space right now. There's a Fortnite, free to play. You have all these games. You got Valorant, all these freaking games. Those games are free to play, right? And while I think, okay, for $40, not horrible, right? I mean, it's not bad. Not everybody is going to spend $40. Some people are going to buy this. People actually pre-ordered the game, right? Some people think that it should have just been free out the gate, but the game is free now. It's a beta. It's open beta right now, and nobody seems to be playing this game, right? If you look at Helldivers 2 numbers, right? Helldivers 2 numbers when it first came out was 81,000. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying right now. This is not a joke. This is a big, big thing that I hope Sony can lock in and realize what the heck they're doing. 81,000 versus 2,400 peak. And then now it's down to 500 and something people on PC. That is so abysmal. Like that makes no sense to me. That is a horrible fall off. Like 81,000, almost 82,000 players in 24 hours. I hope y'all hearing what I'm saying right now. In 24 hours, Helldivers 2 did 82,000. And then we come with Concord, not even close to the numbers. This is a problem. And it's like, what's happening at Sony right now? I just feel like, all of this kind of stemmed from, in my idea, I don't know. I don't have all the answers, but I just felt like when Microsoft bought Activision, I felt like Sony was like, yo, we need a Destiny / Overwatch game. I still say it's an Overwatch thing for me more than a Destiny thing. Everybody has their own opinion. But I just felt like they look at that game and be like, yep, we're buying this. Yeah. You know, if Microsoft got Overwatch, we need our own Overwatch game. Literally, that's what I said when I played the game. I said, this is Overwatch. This is Overwatch. This is Overwatch. And here we are. Only 500 people, even on Twitch, 71 concurrent streamers. Just 71. 71. That's it. 71. Only 71. That is a problem, bro. This is why I say I don't know, man. I just don't know if Sony can ever like find a way to make a staple in the industry when it comes to multiplayer games. I'm tired of talking about it. It's frustrating. It's very sad. It's very pathetic. And I know some people don't care, but you do have to care because you spend your money with this company. You know, you're paying for PlayStation Plus. You bought the freaking PS5, right? So you do have to care. Not every single game is going to do well. Nobody is saying that. Not every single game is going to be perfect. But fundamentally, bro, like fun cannot just be the end all be all thing. Fun is not enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Fun is not enough because it could be fun, but not satisfying. It could be fun and it might not have you come back for more. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fun for the moment, but then after a while it start getting like stale. Right? It's just like, okay. Right? But I don't think that this game would have survived free. I think it would have been the same thing. I think if this game was $0 and it was in PlayStation Plus, I don't think it would have sold very well. Right? Or even, okay, for instance, even if the game was $20, I still don't think people would have dropped $20 on this. Right? Let alone $40. Even though I think $40 is not a bad price, but still, like, not everybody's gonna shell out $40 and be like, yep, I'm buying this. I don't know. I don't know who looked at this and said, yep, we're doing this right now. We're coming out with this. We're spending all this millions of dollars considering that there's other IPs, you know, other existing studios that Sony could use and invest that money into. But instead, no, we look at Concord. Like, this is an area where Sony is losing big time. And I know some of you guys don't care, but you'll see. That's where Microsoft is going to literally pummel Sony into the ground. This is an area where they suck in right now. Like, they can't seem to have a strong footing in the multiplayer segment right now. It's oversaturated. It's literally oversaturated right now. Microsoft is making up majority of this segment right now. They bought their way there, but at the same time, Microsoft is dominating this genre of gaming right now. This is a problem, considering Sony still have all these live service games that they're about to come out with and spending millions of dollars. This is a problem. I don't even know if y'all realize this right now. This is a problem. Sony is gambling with hundreds of millions of dollars, either buying these studios or making these live service games, and they tank. This is a problem. And there are other games, other franchises that money could go towards. This is a problem. I think Sony made a huge mistake buying Firewalk. I honestly felt like they should have just leave Firewalk alone. But like I said, I don't know who to blame. I don't know if it's Jim Ryan, because Jim Ryan was there, bro. Herman Holtz just got in, but Herman is over Worldwide Studios. So I'm putting the blame on both of them. I'm literally putting the blame on both of them. How can you look at this and be like, yeah, everybody is going to play this? How can you look at this and be like, yep, every single person is going, bro, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. 81,840 peak players. 81,000. Look at this here. Look, just man. I don't even know if you guys are realizing what's going on right now. Oh, come on, load up. This is crazy, bro. Like, let me pull this up real quick. Let me drag y'all over here. 81,000. There's a huge disconnect going on right now, and you guys don't even see it. You guys don't even see the disconnect. Look at this crap. 81,000 players for Helldivers 2. And look at Concord. Look at this. This is of today. As of today. Look at this. From July 14th to July 21st. Are y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? Playing as of 18 minutes ago. 614. Are y'all paying attention to this? This is sad. This is so freaking sad, bro. The game is coming out next month. Next month, this game is coming out. And this is a PS5 exclusive game, right? PS5 exclusive game. Yes, it's going to be on PC. And the fact that people are going to need a PSN account for this. Wow, bro.
You don't think those guest games should go to Xbox?
Bro, it would help if it goes to Xbox. But at the same time, would putting it on Xbox, would that make it a whole world better? I think the PC fan base is helping in so many areas. This is a joke. These numbers are a freaking joke. How can this game survive? That's my $1 million question to you guys today. Somebody please tell me, how is this game going to survive, bro? This is open beta, open for the world, for everybody to play. How is this gonna survive?
Yeah, it turns out when you show off a turd, people aren't interested in it. The game reeks of DEI and SBI too, which doesn't help either. It's a disaster.
This is sad, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. How can you be a PlayStation fan right now? How can you call yourself a PlayStation fan and be happy with this or giving a blind eye to this? No, we got to speak up. This is why you have to speak up about stuff. These numbers are not looking too good. It's trending. Y'all don't believe me? It is trending right now. It's trending right now. Right? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it? Hold on. Right? Look at this. Concord trending. Look at this. Concord trending. Not in the best way. Oh my God, bro. And this is a PS5 exclusive game. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is not good. Look at this. Look at this here. 600 people in the open beta. This was as of 2 hours ago. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. Look at. Oh my God. Let me pull this up for you guys so y'all can see. This is bad, man. This is bad. This is really, look at these numbers, bro. Look at these numbers. All-time peak 3 days ago, 24-hour peak, and then users right now, 670. Wow. I'm sick to my stomach right now. This is sad. You know, like I've said, man, this is why I say, when there's a huge disconnect going on and you're not listening to your fan base, you know what I'm saying? You're not listening to your fan bases and hear what they're asking you for. You know what I mean? Look at this headline we're about to cover in a second here. Look at this freaking headline. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the headline. Let me put a timestamp. Y'all think this is a joke today. Let me put a timestamp on this so y'all can see this article that we're about to cover right. This is sad and pathetic. Who at Sony looks at this and be like, yeah, let's buy Firewalk? And I just feel like there was a lot of hasty decisions that was made around the time when Microsoft was acquiring Activision and Bethesda, honestly. And apparently Bungie looked at this. Bungie got to go. Bungie got to freaking go. Apparently Bungie looked at this and was like, yeah, that can be true. But I kind of do believe it because they looked at freaking Factions 2 and said, yeah, it ain't live service enough. You ain't gonna make no money. How in the name of Jesus, Bungie's gonna look at this game and say, yeah, release that. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is gonna do so well. This is gonna break Helldivers 2 numbers. How can you look at this and say, yeah, this is okay compared to Helldivers 2? 81,000 peak players day one to 2,400, not even 2,400 players. Something is wrong. We need to stop with this Bungie approval, because I feel like this Bungie nonsense, approval nonsense, Bungie ain't even like what they used to be. Bungie is a joke right now. I look at Bungie as a joke. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's my opinion. Bungie is a freaking joke right now, because it's like, bro, if you're going to look at Factions 2, right? And we have not seen gameplay for Factions 2. We have not seen gameplay for this. We got cheated out of Factions 2. They didn't even let us see the game for ourselves to make the decision on, oh, we need to go ahead and buy this. We need to go ahead, because people will buy it in a heartbeat. The numbers would have been way higher than this game, far way higher than this game. How can leadership look at this and put it in the hands of Bungie? What? Because Bungie has seen success on Destiny and Destiny 2? Man, get out of here. Bungie is not like how they used to be. This game is cooked in the eyes of the mass. I might think it's a decent game. A lot of you dudes might think it's not a decent game. I might think that, okay, $40 is not a bad deal, right? I might give the game 7.5. That doesn't mean that everybody else is going to say it's a 7.5. It's not appealing to the mass, and that's a massive problem. And so the thing that is hurting my guts right now, bro, is the fact that Sony is investing so much money into live service games. They're not gonna stop. Like they have so many live service games all the way up until 2026. Jim Ryan has started that freaking trend. Now we have all these live service games, and some of these live service games are gonna fail. Even Jim Ryan even said it himself. Like, bro, this is not gonna probably do well. This ain't gonna do well. That's ain't gonna do well. Even Jim Ryan said it. So I don't know. This is not the same Sony, bro. I don't know what Sony is doing right now, but why you think COD is the way it is? You could say COD is repetitive. You could say COD this, COD that, but you still go back and play it. A lot of you dudes come in the stream. Oh, I can't wait for Call of Duty. Some of y'all talk down on Call of Duty, saying Call of Duty is trash. All these Call of Duty games are garbage. You know what I mean? You don't like COD, but you still go back and play it. And you're still on it for majority of the year until the next one comes out. Why is that? Why is COD bringing you back for more? Answer me that question. Why you keep going back to COD? It's a reason why you keep going back to COD. It's a reason why some of y'all play Apex and play Fortnite and Valorant and all these. It's a reason why. Maybe it's satisfying. Maybe it's rewarding. Maybe your homies are on it. Whatever the case may be. Maybe it's prestige. I don't freaking know. TD, I don't freaking know what it is. But you keep coming back for more. And it's like Sony could have a similar formula, right? I'm not saying COD because it's going to be hard for any company to replicate what COD does. And maybe Sony was right. Maybe that was the way for Sony to accept defeat at the time when they were Microsoft was buying Activision, and Sony said, yeah, none of our studios can make a Call of Duty. Maybe they were right on that because it's hard to make a COD, but you have legacy IPs. You're running a risk on these live service doggone games, but you have legacy IPs that would do way better than 2,000 players. And Sony is still coming out with this. They're still coming out with this game. Like this game, I'm worried, bro, because this is a waste of opportunity. Because if people are not going to buy this game, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Marlon, you a joke. Bungie is goat like you a joke.
I don't know, bro. How can if it's true, how can Bungie look at this and be like, yeah, this is dope. We need to release this.
Bungie can kick rocks. Concord can kiss my, either bring back legacy or fail Sony. Tired of Sony's nonsense and don't care what they do. This is coming from a Sony fan.
The real Sony fans are speaking up. The real Sony fans are speaking up. That's why I said, like, you can't just be a big fanboy to the point where you don't see the writing. Like I said, I kept it real with y'all in the Concord beta. I told you guys, I said, this game is fun when you pick a character that you like. It's fun. I said, this game is not going to win no game of the year. It's not going to win no game of the year, but it's a fun, decent game. You know, it's not a horrible game. It's not the worst game I've ever played, but that's not enough. It's not enough for the mass. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. That fun is not enough. Clearly it ain't, because the numbers would have been way higher than this. This is abysmal, bro. This is like, I don't know. Look at this article here. Look at this, man. Just look at this. Just look at the headline. Y'all think this is a joke. Look at this. This game is not on Xbox. It's not on Xbox. It's on PC. You want PC to back this. I can just imagine the numbers on PS5 right now. You want the PC master race to back this game like they did with Helldivers 2. And this is not looking good. Look at the headline. Look at the headline. It says Concord is a good game, but sometimes being good is just not enough anymore. After attracting some pretty pathetic Steam player numbers during its closed beta, which admittedly required participants to pre-order the game, Firewalk Studios' free open beta is not doing much better. According to Steam database data, the test peaked at 2,300. Are y'all hearing? 2,388 concurrent players this weekend. And that figure has fallen as low as, wait for it, are y'all paying attention? Look at this. Fallen as low as 557 concurrent players during off-peak times. Are y'all looking at this? What a freaking joke. I cannot believe my eyes right now. That's an all-time low. 557 players. What is going on? Why are people not playing this game? I understand that hero shooters is not for everybody, but there were hero shooters that was released that did way better than this. Overwatch 2, regardless of the situation, the servers and all the issues that it had way more players than this. Valorant, way more players than this. First Ascendant, 10 million. Why couldn't this be First Ascendant? Why couldn't this be a stepping, man? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I'm glad Concord going to fail because Sony needs a reminder that they worked for us and they need to give us what we want, not what they want to give us.
But hear what I'm saying though. We're gonna start getting a lot of what they're gonna give us and not what we want them to give us. Does that make any sense? Sony, the Sony that we have right now, is going to be giving us what they want to give us. Are you hearing me right now? Because I'm so mad. I'm so irritated and mad because I wanted Sony to have a big splash. All of this is what I'm saying is I wanted Sony to have a big splash in the multiplayer segment because Microsoft is dominating right now. And it sucks that this is one area where Sony is losing to Microsoft big time. Because even Gears do way better numbers than this. Halo Infinite did way better than this. Microsoft doesn't have this problem, bro. They don't. And it sucks to see how Sony was dominant in the PS3 generation and sucking now in the freaking multiplayer segment to where the mass, I ain't talking about just me or a few of you guys that think that Concord is a good game. I'm talking about the mass appeal. This ain't good. This is not good. And you want the PC, if you're going to launch games day and date on PC, the numbers need to be higher than this. Are you hearing me? This is a joke. This is literally a joke. Okay. It gets even deeper than this. Twitch TV viewership is also pretty low. Are y'all paying attention to what I'm saying right now? Twitch TV viewership is also pretty low, attracting just 71 watchers. Are you seeing this? 71 watchers at the time of writing, while that number will likely increase as America gradually begins to get up these kind of figures. We'll have the higher ups at Sony, foreign. Bro, this is crazy. This is nuts. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. These games are games I talk about on this channel until the skies turn in a different color. Until I'm blue. These are the games I talk about. Warhawk. I talk about Killzone. I talk about Resistance. And here they go talking about those same games. Why are they talking about those games? Because everybody say, oh, Marlon, you need to stop talking about those games. Look at everybody is echoing the exact same thing that I've been saying on this channel for years, but I don't get my credit. I don't get my flowers, and that's fine. These same three games I always bring up all the time. Ain't I bring up those games all the time to you guys? Warhawk, freaking Killzone, Resistance, and SOCOM. And Sony is just like, nope, we don't care. We don't care. Like I was talking to a sub the other day and I was telling him, I said, Sony does not care. Sony see the demand for these games to come back and they're just like, nope, we don't care. We're going to do what we want to do. We're going to give you what we think is good for you, not what you think is good for you. This is insane. Said that the problem of Concord is that many PlayStation fans have their pitchforks out for the project since the start, with some seeing it as a symbol of Sony push towards live service. Many feel that the platform holders should be focusing on the cinematic single player games it's known for, although ironically, okay, there are still plenty of pent up social media demand for classic multiplayer franchises like Warhawk, Killzone, and Resistance. This is sad, bro. This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. The game comes out August 23rd. The game comes out August 23rd. God dang, man. Oh, Lord Jesus. This game is trending in the wrong way. This guy, Hypnotonic says 1,000 people already said no thanks and stopped playing the DEI team shooter, okay, known as Concord. Laugh out loud. Only 614 people playing currently. Keep in mind, this game is free right now in open beta, but at release, you will be asked to pay $40 to keep playing it. Dead on arrival. Oh my God. Paul Tassi. Paul Tassi from Forbes. Paul Tassi from Forbes. Another journalist. Another journalist talking about. Paul Tassi is talking about this right now. This is freaking insane. He said, look, I'm not trying to be alarmist about Concord beta, but this is unequivocally very not good. Oh my God. Especially since this beta is free and the actual game is $40. This could also have 10 times the console numbers. It doesn't. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This is bad, man. This is bad. Forbes even talking about this. Like, this is not good, guys. This is not a good start. The game comes out next month. And Sony is sitting on their talent. Sony have so many games, so many classic games, so many classic multiplayer games that they can revisit, right? Okay, y'all don't, and you know what this tells me? When I started playing Concord, I was like, man, this reminds me so much of Overwatch. That's all I could think about was Overwatch. I see Destiny in there, but all I can think about is Overwatch. And I'm like, man, like, if I want to play Overwatch, I can go play Overwatch. But at the same time, it's like, are we running out of ideas? We can't be creative enough? Like, I don't understand. And it's only going to get worse. I know some of you guys don't care right now, but you're going to start caring when all Sony is doing is the same stuff over and over again. We're not talking about single player stuff. Because we know the single player stuff is going to cook. And we know it's going to taste good. Once we see the single player, we ain't talking about single player part. We're talking about the multiplayer part of Sony. Sony is making a big mistake. This is the biggest mistake that I think Sony has ever made. This live service stuff right now that they're doing, and these games are not turning out very well. This is not good. This is not the way. Because this is your second attempt right now. Helldivers 2 is not like what it used to be in terms of numbers, but Helldivers 2, doggone it, is doing way better than this game. Months down the line, it's still doing way higher numbers than this. Watch when Call of Duty comes out, and you're going to see the gigantic difference. The millions of people. Look at college football. 700,000 people in one freaking day. In one day. In one day.
We will.
You need a seat at Sony, bro, and teach them some new.
I hope I get a seat at Sony one day. Because there's a lot of things I would change, bro. There's a lot of things I would change. I promise you guys. 100%. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm speaking it into existence. I hope I get in Sony. I hope I get in one day. I really do. Whether it's they hire me for whatever the case may be, or I get in sometime, because man, I have a lot to say, bro. I have a lot to tell whoever it is I need to talk to, because these higher ups, they can't be real. They seriously can't be real. They cannot be real at all. How can you look at this and be like, yep, everybody, not everybody's going to look at this game and be like, yep, this is for me. But some people are excited about this game. Like, I think the game is decent. I think it's a good game. It just falls short. There's areas where I feel like this game needs to improve on. Like the characters, a lot of the characters to me are just useless. The weapons, useless, right? And out of 16 characters, like, the characters need work. Like, there's an imbalancement going on with the characters and their weapons and things of that nature, right? But when you pick a character and you're good at that character, it can be fun. But that's just not good enough. There's no story mode. There's just a live cutscene every single time, weekly or daily. Every time you boot up the game, it's a different kind of cutscene. That's just not good enough. We don't have a campaign, which I've said that in my live impressions of the game. I said that there's obviously no story mode or anything like that. It's just, here are these characters, and the maps, they need work. The maps need work. I've said that the maps, are just kind of boring. There's no variety there for the maps. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many different things I talked about. And I said, it's a 7.5 for me, in terms of my experience so far. And the reason why I gave it a 7.5 was because it was just fun. When I picked a character that I liked, it was fun. But that's not enough for everyone. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So what can Sony do to fit? Because guys, hear me and hear me loudly and clearly. Microsoft has garnished almost the entire multiplayer segment right now. They got Call of Duty, bro. They got Overwatch. Are y'all paying attention to what I'm saying right now? This is a problem. Microsoft has so much power. They got Overwatch. They got Call of Duty. They got Gears. They got Halo. Do I need to keep going? Those are like massive franchises that are still going to this date. And Microsoft got them under their belt. Microsoft does not have this problem. The only problem, Mike, y'all think this is a joke. The only problem that Microsoft have right now is selling consoles, and you know it. That's the only problem they have. And making sure that they keep up with the quality of their games. Sony, on the other hand, I don't. This is what I'm saying. These type of results are a shame. Look at Paul Tassi. Look at what Paul Tassi is saying here. Look. Let me take this donation real quick. This is a shame. This is a shame.
SOCOM has a following on PC, still being played with emulators and online no less. Huge underground user base. It's right there in front of you, Sony.
Man, let y'all voice be heard, because you never know who is watching. Thank you so much, Mark. That's what I'm saying. SOCOM have its fan base. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. SOCOM can do way better than this. Way better than 500 and what that article said? 500. Are y'all paying attention? 557 players? SOCOM can do. Jesus. This ain't the same Sony from the PS3 gen. Even Jim Ryan talked about it. This is not the same Sony from the PS3 generation. The PS3 generation Sony, man, it hurts my heart, bro. It hurts my heart to see Sony just crumbling in the multiplayer segment. They are crumbling right in front of our eyes. Some of y'all don't see it. I don't know when some of y'all gonna wake up, but I'm gonna need y'all to wake up right now, because Sony is falling in the multiplayer segment right now. And that's an area where they haven't been able to bounce back from since PS3. I sat here in front of you guys day in and day out until I'm changing colors. And I'm telling y'all, like a neon light, I'm changing colors like a neon light right now. And I keep telling y'all, SOCOM, Killzone, Resistance, Motorstorm, Warhawk, PlayStation Battle Royale. That's when it was fun. That's when it was fun. That's when you couldn't wait to come home from work. You couldn't wait to come home from middle school and high school just to play SOCOM, just to play Resistance, just to play Killzone, just to play Warhawk, just to play MAG, just to play PlayStation Battle Royale. Now it's not that way anymore now. These numbers, I'm just, man, it's sad, bro. It's just these numbers, man. You cannot look at these numbers and be like, yep, Sony's doing a great job in the multiplayer segment. Come on, guys. I feel like I'm alone talking about this, man. With the exception of a few of you guys understanding what I'm saying, right? This is not good. Because what's happening here is Sony is wasting money. They're wasting so much money.
We will.
Concord is not for me. I switched to Xbox because Xbox has got so much exciting games coming that I can't wait to play. Sony just lost so much money on Concord, which will hurt them bad.
Listen, man. I'm alive to see it happen. I'm alive. I'm here. It's sad. Some of you guys are going to Xbox, buying Xboxes because, well, or building a PC because, well, you know, Microsoft got this, Microsoft got that. Whatever value Microsoft have for you, you're going towards that. And that's fine. But it's sad. Sony, this is an area where I feel like Sony can do so much better in. And to hear you say that, man, to hear you saying that you're buying you're buying an Xbox because you're excited about or whatever you're doing, it's crazy. Bro, like, man, it's just like Nintendo, man. I got to keep it real with y'all, man. I'm always going to keep it real. I love Sony, bro. I do love Sony, bro. But truth is the truth, man.
Never play SOCOM, but would love to play a new one.
See? You would love to play a new one. Right? That's what See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm getting so mad right now. I'm getting so angry. Because the nonsense notion was, oh, nobody cares about old games, dog. Well, let me do Jim's voice. Nobody cares about old games. Nobody cares about no funky PS3 games. Nobody cares about those games, Herman. Let's go ahead with these new live service games. Nobody cares about old games. No, the new generation wants to move on from those older games. We don't care if they don't know about them. And it's like, bro, you have to care. What do you mean nobody cares about old games? That's a lie. Do we need to go back in time? Go back to 2020 when people was demanding backwards compatibility? When the rumors were going around about PS5 and people were like, oh man, we're hoping that this console is fully backwards compatible with PlayStation 5. We're hoping that whatever this console is, PS5, whatever the next console, before the name even came out, people were saying they want full backwards compatibility.
We will.
Here's a link. Look at the following. It has Marlon. Since 2014.
I'm gonna click on it, man. This wow. So this is a SOCOM website. Wow. Look at all this. Look at all these people. Look at all these SOCOM games. Huh? Look at all these SOCOM games. Since 2014, a whole entire community dedicated to SOCOM. From 10 years ago, people are still playing SOCOM. A whole entire fan base. And you mean to tell me it's going to hurt you to bring back these franchises one more time? Try one more time? But you're spending a multitude of money into these live service games. Okay, so it worries me about Fair Games. Y'all remember that game, Fair Games? We don't know, ain't just like Concord. We just saw a space burger. A space burger with the lettuce and the patty just moving up and down in the spaceship. Looking like Starfield. We remember when they first showed off Concord, we didn't have nothing to go off of when we first saw it. All I could think of was Starfield when I first saw that teaser trailer. When they showed it off last year, I was like, oh, Concord. Okay, this is cool. 2024. Okay, cool. Right? I still need to see more. And here we are. Now we got the game. Now we're playing the game. And the majority does not like this. And this is a problem, guys, because hear me and hear me very loudly and clearly when I tell you this. Mark my word, if Sony goes back and dig into their, okay, let's give these games one more try. I can almost guarantee you Killzone would do way more than Helldivers 2. Way more than Helldivers 2. Man, let me speak it out there, because you know they always say what comes out of your mouth manifests. I'ma speak it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be the idiot. Since nobody wants to be it, I'm gonna be the idiot, and I'm just gonna have wishful thinking. How amazing would it be if Sony would have given us a Killzone? All right, a Killzone reboot, right? Multiplayer focus. Right? Just straight multiplayer, no single player, just straight multiplayer, right? 120 FPS, 4K at 120 FPS, right? And matchmaking, all this stuff, everything is booming, everything is great. It would have done way higher. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Probably anywhere from 100,000 or more people. There's definitely 100,000 or more Killzone fans out there. People from PS2, people from PS3. Are you kidding me? Nah, man. This is sad, bro. Yeah. Sony, I don't know, man. And you know, the sad part is, with nobody coming out saying anything from Sony about this right now, it just lets me know that they don't care. It lets me know that Sony does not care. That they don't care. This lets me know that Sony does not care at all. Like, they're just like, you know what? We're hearing the feedback, but we're still coming out with this game. Look at Destruction All-Stars. Look at the situation with Destruction All-Stars, where they wanted to charge $70 for this game. And then at the last minute, they're like, nope. PlayStation Plus. I don't even think PlayStation Plus could have saved Concord. Nah. If it was free inside of PlayStation Plus, I don't think it would have done any much better than that. I just think that, I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I love to see return? Medal of Honor.
Nah, Medal of Honor. I remember Medal of Honor. That was so good. That was when it was really good. Yeah, I don't think PlayStation Plus would have saved this game at all. I just think that this game is 10 years late, 8 years late, 7 years late, too late to the party. If this game would have came out probably around the PS3 generation, or maybe say at the beginning of the PS4 generation, it might would have had a chance. But at right now, with the market so oversaturated and people have their go-to games, I don't know. And it worries me for Firesprite, because now I'm not Firewalk. It worries me for Firewalk, because now it's like, if they come out with this game, right, and pre-orders don't do well, the numbers are looking about the same or even worse, what do you think is going to happen to Firewalk? That's $1 million question I want to ask you guys. What do you think is going to happen to Firewalk? What do you think is going to happen? Like, waste of money. If Sony turns back around their next earnings call and be like, yep, we wasted money on Firewalk. Done. Waste of money. Literally waste of money. That's what I'm saying. Like, it is so risky to run risks with live service games, because you don't know. You don't know if it's going to be a hit or a miss. You don't know. And then it's like, bro, I'm pretty sure Naughty Dog needs more money. I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch needs more money. Santa Monica needs more money and support. Use some of that money.
We will.
Sony could have turned Medal of Honor into the next Call of Duty-like game and make into a series Marlon.
It's like, I'm worried, bro. I'm worried about Sony right now with these live service games. I really am, because it's like, bro, it's like, what are they gonna do, man? In this space, they're getting pummeled by Microsoft right now. What are they gonna do in this space? Because all they have under their belt is Helldivers 2, and Helldivers 2 is not peaking like it used to. Sad, man. Sad. It's a whole nother PlayStation generation. And it's like the multiplayer, same thing with the PS4 generation. The multiplayer is lacking. The multiplayer is lacking. And you mean to tell me you can't come up with something? You cancel factions, bro? I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here like trying to pick sense out of nonsense. How is it that you just look at freaking Concord and then look at factions to whatever it looked like and be like, yeah, I can almost guarantee you factions 2 would have done way higher numbers than this. The Last of Us community is more than 557. The Last of Us community is more than 2,400 players. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying right now? Hold on, let me show y'all. Y'all think this is a joke. I don't have time to waste your time today, man. I'm just trying to give y'all the evidence right now. I don't have time to waste your time on a Sunday. I really don't. I really don't.
We will.
Marlon credit for calling Sony out # accountability.
Yeah, man. You guys know, man. Like, I love Sony, bro. And you guys know I love Nintendo, bro. And you know I love Microsoft. I love all three companies. But right is right, wrong is wrong. These numbers are not looking good, bro. They're not looking good. I'm not happy right now. This is not a rejoiceful time, because this is something that I've been talking about for years. At the beginning of this generation, go back on my older streams and you hear me saying Sony needs to have a big presence in the multiplayer segment. You cannot just rely on single player games. Some of y'all think this is a joke. You cannot just rely on single player. You need something of substance. Microsoft is pummeling, literally mauling you right now. Mike Tysoning you right now. Throwing jabs, all uppercuts, haymakers. Like in the multiplayer segment, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. What about your legacy IPs? You see Push Square saying the same thing I've been saying. Everybody online is asking about SOCOM and Killzone and Resistance, and Sony does not care. Why do you think Herman Hulse is coming out saying, yeah, we need to reevaluate some things? We need to reevaluate some things, and we only need to spend money on what we think is going to add value to PlayStation. Why not spend the money on your legacy games that worked before and made the PS3 generation so freaking good? And it was just nothing but happiness, joy, and gladness in my heart to turn on my PS3. I mean, even in 2024, people are buying PS3s for a reason. For a reason. People are buying. Y'all think this is a joke. People are buying PS3s right now. I'm seeing people uploading videos saying that they're buying PS3. They bought a PS3. Why you think that is? Because that nostalgia is not here anymore. Y'all think this is a joke. I can't, man. I can't. Oh, man. What a joke. What a freaking joke, man. I just don't know, man. It's sad, bro. It's very, very sad. Very sad. I don't know. Don't seem like Sony even cares. I just don't know, man. How can you say, nope, we're not doing factions? I'm trying to look for these numbers real quick. Day one player. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Whoa. So, wait, hold on. This was from 10 years ago, from 2014. Don't know how true this is. Factions, the number of people playing factions, we see anywhere between 5 to 10,000 players daily. Are you hearing? Oh my God, have mercy. Whoa. This was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Are you hearing what I'm saying right now? You're not hearing me. Because the chat is dead right now. You're not hearing me. Between 5 to 10,000 players a day. Factions was doing 10 years ago. What is Concord doing right now? Nothing, not even close to that number from 10 years ago. From 10 years ago. And people want to sit here and talk about, nobody cares about those old games. Sony is, yeah. If Sony would have brought out Factions 2, don't you think the numbers would have been way double, triple, 5 to 10,000 a day? Concord ain't even doing that. Concord ain't even doing 5 to 10,000. Nothing close to 5,000. Not even close to 5,000. What does that tell you? And Sony, they're just looking at it like, oh yeah, Factions 2, nope, we just not doing it. How make that make sense? That's what I'm trying to struggle with in my brain right now, to try to figure out, how can you cancel Factions 2 because of greed? Because it's not live service. And really? This is a chance for you to rebirth the multiplayer segment of something that died 2 generations ago. Are you mad in your brains? Is this the imprint that you want to lay out for your multiplayer segment? It's frustrating, dog. 5 to 10,000 players daily, depending on the day of the week. This was from 10 years ago. And Concord, 10 years later, Concord can't even crack that. And this is a older game, older IP, established franchise. Hello. Established IP. People are talking about, oh yeah, those games wouldn't even do those type of numbers. What? You know how many people out here that are Last of Us fans that would be all, man, I feel like if they would have came out with Factions 2, easy 10 million players. Easy 10 million players. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Easy 10 million. The last, man, listen, Naughty Dog have a cult following. You hear me? The Last of Us fan base is deep. They run deep. That easy, first Ascendant, easy 10, that would have done easy 10 million players. Easy. If they would have did an free open beta, easy 10 million. Because that's one of the games that people were asking for. When they first heard about it years ago that it was in development, from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, right? People are like, oh yeah, well, yeah, Factions 2, yeah. Easy. If not 10 million, 5 million players. Easy. Because the Last of Us fan base is massive. We're talking about from PS3. The Last of Us, y'all think this is a joke. The Last of Us fan base started from PS3. It was a PS3 game. And then they remastered it for PS4. Y'all think this is a joke? It would have done so much better if Sony would have just pulled their heads out of the sand and realized that, listen, you know what? Let's make this generation one last time. Let's bring back these classic games that people have been asking for years. We have a new generation of gamers. We got casual gamers. We got the hardcore gamers. All right. Let's bring these classics back and let's see how well they do. And guess what? The IP is already established. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to develop Killzone and all these other games. You don't have to. You don't. And it's frustrating and it's annoying because yes, the PS5 is going to sell. Yes, the single player games are going to sell. But when you look at your competition, there's no way, bro, I can see my competition winning and I'm not going to try to win too. I'm just going to lose. Oh, wait, you're playing to lose or you're playing to win? If I was on the basketball court and I'm playing against a player that's more superior than me and I know I'm going to get my butt whooped, at least I'm going to try. At least I'm going to try to win. At least put forth the effort, put up some points, do something. Even if you lose, but at least you tried. And it just seemed like Sony is not, are y'all getting what I'm saying? And it seemed like Sony is not even trying. They're not even trying. You're not going to win every single, there's people out there that are better than you. There are companies out there that are just better than you. That's just the way how life works. And even if you're losing, at least you're trying. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to not make the L look bad. A L is a L at the end of the day. But at least you're trying to not make the L look so bold and so like abysmal. Like it's crazy. It's literally crazy right now. And there's literally no hype for nothing right now. There's literally no hype. The only thing that we're talking about is PS5 Pro. And that's a console. That's a machine. What about the games? Oh, well, Marlon, Wolverine. Oh, yeah, I'm hyped for Wolverine. Of course I. Oh, Marlon, Death Stranding 2. Oh, I'm hyped for Death Stranding 2. I enjoyed the first one. So I'm looking forward to Death Stranding 2. I'm looking forward to, Wolverine. But past that, what else? What else are we hype about? I'm talking to the PlayStation community on this one. What else are you hype about? What else are you hype about? Some of y'all might be hyped for Astrobot. Some of you might be hyped for Concord. Some of you might be hyped for Silent Hill and Phantom Blade and Horizon Lego Adventures, but that's as far as it goes. I don't have all the answers, but judging from what I've seen on social media and how you guys have been talking on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, bro, like all I keep hearing people say, where are the bigger stuff at? And here we are with Concord. This is supposed to be one of the biggest games of the year for Sony of 2024. Concord, their own multiplayer game, their own exclusive multiplayer game, and there's no big splash. And y'all don't see a problem with that? Y'all don't see a problem with that? Sony probably spent over $200 million on this game. Easy over. Y'all don't see a problem with this? Y'all are okay with this? This is not okay. Because here's the problem, and here's what's going to continue to happen. If Sony keeps going down this path, bro, it's just not going to be good for them. They're not going to survive in the multiplayer segment. They're just not. And it's sad to say it, and it's pathetic to say it, but that is the reality. You are sitting on your bag. And some of y'all are going to start caring when a lot of games that you want to come back or you want to get remade or rebooted is just not going to happen because Sony does not care. They don't care. And it's sad. They're not paying attention to guys like me. They're not paying attention to y'all in the chat. They don't care. Because if they were paying attention to me, they will be doing Killzone right now. If I have my way with Sony, they'll be doing Killzone right now. If I had the power and the juice to call Sony on the phone right now, be like, yeah, let me talk to Herman real quick. Yes, let me talk to Herman. Yeah, this is Marlon. Let me talk to Herman. Hey, Herman, what's up? Listen, man, listen. I don't know what y'all need to do, but y'all need to try to bring back some of these classic franchises. Yeah, no. You need to. You need to give these games a chance. Another chance to breathe. Not because Shadowfall didn't do well, okay, or impress you guys. That means y'all just gonna give up. How in the name of Jesus, Herman Hulse was responsible for Killzone? Wait, what the? Nah. How can you be responsible for the original Killzone or the entire Killzone franchise? How? Jim Ryan stepped down. And then you're going to look at Concord and be like, yep. You are the overseer for these studios. Just like Matt Booty, just like Phil, I'm holding all of y'all accountable. I don't care who y'all in the same company. Herman gets hands-on with these games. What is going on? How can you look at Killzone and look at Concord and be like, yep, greenlit that? You think if I was in that position and I was getting paid no, let's have a serious conversation because some of y'all think this is a joke. If I was getting paid $10 million a year to oversee these games, bro, man, a lot of games would not come out. It would not come out. We not doing it. It ain't gonna sell. It ain't gonna sell. It ain't coming out. Not everybody. Maybe some people are gonna buy it, right? But it's not gonna appeal to everybody. It's not gonna do crazy numbers. You got to do things that actually make sense to a wider appeal. We're not talking about a couple thousand or even a million. Even a million is great. But when you look at games like First Descendant doing freaking 10 million, bro, 10 freaking million, it makes a million look very small. Very, very small compared to 10 million. Man, you know what? Some of y'all don't care, bro, but it's sad to say it, bro. Same way how I get on Nintendo, I'm going to continue to get on Sony. I don't care who want to get mad. I don't care. Same way I got on Nintendo's case, I'm going to get on Sony's case. I don't care if y'all get mad. Come out with y'all pitchforks. I don't care. Because I'm going to continue to call this stuff out. If they come out with a game and whether I like it or not, and it's not appealing to the mass, that's a massive problem. That's a massive problem. Because you can like it. I can like it. But the game is going to suffer. The game is going to suffocate because it's not appealing to everybody, which means waste of money in marketing, waste of money in research and development, waste of shareholders' money, waste of investor money. How can you be in a suit and tie in a boardroom? All right, everybody, get your pens and paper out. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I'm shaking. Give me a second, sir. Okay. What are we talking about today? Okay, we're talking about a hero shooter. It's going to be similar to Overwatch. Get your pens and paper ready. All right. Yeah, similar to Overwatch. Okay. All right. What else, sir? Okay. Well, this is going to be heavily inspired by Overwatch. And the characters, they're going to have pretty generic characters in there. And let's talk about weaponry and talk about the balance of the characters and the maps. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Okay. If anybody have any feedback, well, please say so. Anybody have any feedback? No? Okay. I guess I don't have any feedback either. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this game ready and we're going to put it out to the mass. it's almost as if like, are there any real gamers? Like, are there any real gamers that understands what works, what may work, or what just flat out is just DOA? I don't know. I'm just trying to mimic what goes on in those boardrooms. Like, it's just like, well, okay, what do y'all talk about? Like, I mean, are y'all paying attention to social media? Are you paying attention to what people are playing right now and what's working right now? Like, it's a shame that Call of Duty is still destroying almost every freaking game in the multiplayer segment right now. Like, it's crazy. COD is still number one. COD is like the Grand Theft Auto of shooters. Like, the game is selling. Watch when Black Ops 6 comes out. Look, you're going to see the numbers. And I'm going to look at those numbers and I'm just going to be like, wow. Comparing to the numbers that comparing to 557. Not even comparable. Not even close. Why is COD dominating so much? That's what I would spend years studying and years finding out. Why is Call of Duty so good? Man, can we make something that can be so fun and having people coming back for more and get people obsessed with this game? That's what you want. You want people to be obsessed. It's not easy. It's not hard. I'm telling you, as a content creator, is what you want people to be obsessed with your content. If people are not obsessed with your content, you got a problem. Mayday, mayday. You got a hole in the boat. You about to sink. Same thing with these doggone games. You're charging $70. You're charging $40 for these doggone games, and they ain't selling because they're soulless. Do you guys even have a soul? Are you guys human? Nah, we just gonna do whatever we want to do. Just because. It's like, what kind of mentality, what kind of stupid, dumb mentality is that? We're just gonna do whatever we want to do. You have to listen to me. What made Sony great from the very beginning, bro, is making games that people can be obsessed with. From the very beginning, from the PlayStation 1, Siphon Filter. You see what I'm saying? Like games like SOCOM. You know, games like Killzone. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm just tired, man. This is...
They should have tried to jump on the live service space with the older IPs first and then try new ones.
Exactly. I'm not seeing nothing good about Concord right now on Twitter. Nothing good. Nothing good. It's so sad. It's so sad. You know what I mean? It is so sad. You know what I mean? Like, man, I just don't know. I just don't get it, man. You see the competition, you see what's going on right now and social media, and you're not paying attention. Look at this here. I don't even know if this is even true. So, Sony's stock is crashing because Concord has flopped. I don't believe that. Sony Group is at risk of losing everything because of Concord beta. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm reading all this stuff on Twitter. You're not hearing anything good. Somebody just tweeted an hour ago, the first is the numbers for Concord public beta, a game in a very popular genre that's been in the game, shows, and has had marketing. It had some marketing. The second, oh, Jesus have mercy. The game is DOA. The game is DOA. Look at this here. Somebody else. Unfortunately, Firewalk and Sony, it needed to be a lot better than fine. What did I just say? What in a oversaturated market, it needs to be a lot better than good or decent to survive in an oversaturated market. What did I say? What did I say earlier? What I keep saying this whole time. Can't just be good or fun. It needs to be great. It needs to be phenomenal. It needs to be a masterpiece. You got to put out at least great or masterpiece level of stuff now for it to survive. Because being just good or decent, it's just not enough, because not everybody is going to think that it's good. Oh, Sony, bro. Whoa. I don't know, man. It's sad. I'm just, I don't understand.
We will.
I guarantee you if the remake games like Parasite Eve, Rayman, Twisted Metal, Gex, Killzone, SOCOM, Medal of Honor and so on, they will make so much money.
Hire me, Sony. Hire me. Give me a job. Give me a job at PlayStation. Hire your boy. Hire me. Because I would do everything in my power. I will literally do everything in my power to make sure that those games come back. I'm telling you, like, it is so sad. It's so sad. It hurts me, dog, because it's like those games. Now I got to go back to my PlayStation 3. To play those games. Because unfortunately, the ugly truth is those games are never coming to PS5 in the way that the best that we're going to get, PlayStation Plus Premium. Here's the older games in their older form factor, and that's all you get. When you can literally go out there and get these games for pennies on the dime. You can literally go out there and find Killzone 3 for, I don't know, maybe $5, $10 for PS3, for PS2. Cheap, dirt cheap. Way less than what you're paying for PlayStation Plus Premium. That's not enough. Don't sit here and waste my time and tell me all you're going to give us with those classic games is PlayStation Plus Premium. Come on, you're better than that. Pisses me off, man. It's sad and pathetic, bro. It's sad, man. They always say when you love something, bro, you got to be honest and realistic, bro. Like, Sony helps make up the industry, bro. They do. They're an important part of why we game and why we get up in the morning and turn on our consoles. You understand what I'm saying? And the multiplayer segment makes up a lot of the gaming segment. And the fact that Sony don't even have a hat into the arena, all they can say they have Helldivers 2, and Helldivers 2 is not peaking like it used to. It will never be on the level of COD. It will never be on the level of Overwatch or Apex. Even on those games' worst days in terms of numbers, is a million times better than Concord or Overwatch combined. Or Helldivers combined. Way higher numbers for Apex. Way higher numbers in Valorant. Way higher numbers. First Descendant just came out. Let's just take a look at, y'all think this is a joke. Let's take a look at the First Descendant here. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow. This is a joke. This is what this is. A freaking joke. Day one numbers. This is a freaking joke. 10 million players. 10 million. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Let's pull this up. Y'all think this is a joke? Let's pull this up. Look at this. Look at this. 229,257 players on Steam. Day one peak. Huh? And look on Concord. Look at Concord. Look at Concord. This is from July 14. This is like literally a week from July 14 to the 21st. A week. And these are the numbers comparing to this. 229,000 players. Huh? Come on, somebody. Come on, guys. Come on. But you know, like I said, we'll see what happens. We will see. Jim Ryan is gone. Jim Ryan is getting his retirement money. Jim Ryan is not PlayStation concern anymore. That's not his concern. He's retired. But I feel like some of the decisions of Jim Ryan, that's what we're getting right now. When he was in, he greenlighted all this stuff, spending money, buying up all these studios. You know what I'm saying? Greenlighting all these live service games, and look at what's happening. No, we're not wasting time. No, we're not. We're not wasting time. It's not a waste of time. It's not. It's just, this is bad. This is pretty bad. So being that it's bad, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be pulling up numbers. I'm going to be comparing stuff to what's going on right now. And that's why I'm saying, like, some of you guys don't care. And that's a problem because Sony is spending so much money into this segment. And the only thing that we have seen success on so far in this segment is one game. And there are so many more to come. We'll revisit this conversation at another time. And we'll see if it's improved by then. Let's talk about the PS5 event situation. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, bro. So single player is going to be carrying. Single player is going to continue to carry. Single player will continue to carry until we see something that breaks the ice. All right, so Sony seem like they're going big. Here they have a huge booth at China Joy 2024. And they have it to say that we might get a tad bit of information. It's going down what? Let me see the time frame on this one. Hopefully we get Lost Soul Aside here. I'm really hoping. But they're highlighting Helldivers 2 Concord and Phantom Blade Zero at the booth. And it actually looks really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. There's a sneak peek of the actual booth and everything. And it looks really good. So let's go ahead and let's fire this up real quickly here. Let's pull this up real quick. Yep, here we go. Up, turn that music off. So this is coming from Gamatsu, and this is the entire booth that they're gonna have. That's a really, really nice booth for China Joy. I really hope that we can get some sort of like, information on, Lost Soul Aside and whatever other, like newer announcements that they may have. I'm really hoping for the best. Obviously, Astrobot is like at the heart and soul of it. But this is really, really a nice booth that they're having though. Like, no joke. This is really a nice booth. So obviously they spend a lot of money, building a booth like this. Phantom Blade Zero is going to have its own little area where you can play. Look at all those PS5s right there. I mean, that is pretty cool. This is all the, the games that are going to be at the event, and it's July 26th. So this week coming up. So I'm hoping that, we could get something, out of this event. I'm not expecting anything huge, but hopefully we could get some announcements out of there. The booth definitely does look good, but people want new games. People want to see the existing franchises. I know this is typically not the event that people tune in for, but it's going down this week. So, we'll see, what ends up happening there. So they're going to have Concord. They're going to have Phantom Blade Zero. They're going to have Helldivers 2. They're going to have a bunch of other China hero games, I should say. So we'll see. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. Hit that like button for me. I will want to see Lost Soul Aside. I mean, it's been a long time since we have seen Lost Soul Aside. So we'll see if we actually even get that. All right. So we're in the Q&A portion of the show right now. Please hit that like button for me. I've already let out my frustration, man. I've already said what I needed to say. If y'all have any questions, any concerns, man, let me check the poll right quick right now. I asked you, I said, are you buying Concord? 88%. This can't be real. 88% of you guys said no. That's a problem. Let that sink in. Majority of you guys that come to these streams are PlayStation fans. Let that sink in. Out of 431 votes, 88% of you guys said no. And y'all are PlayStation fans. Majority of y'all in here are PlayStation fans. And y'all sitting there saying, no, you're not buying this game. I know my channel is just a drop in the bucket compared to millions of other people and channels and things of that nature. But with our small community that we have, 89, matter of fact, it just went up to 89. 89%. Are you buying Concord? This cannot be real. This cannot be happening. What? Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, man. This is sad. It's sad. It says we didn't buy Foam Stars or Destruction All Stars. Neither. Give Concord a try. That's all I can say right now is give it a try. Well, it's done. The beta is done now. I just saw Sony put out a tweet saying it's done. So being that it's done, you can't try it anymore now. So, hopefully you guys have given it a shot and seen kind of like where your mindset is on it. But maybe some of you guys have already played it and saying that, hey, you're just not going to buy it. I just don't. Yeah. And yep, a lot of people too don't like hero shooters. And it's already oversaturated in that department already. In that market right now, it's oversaturated. So the fact that it's oversaturated and a lot of people don't like hero shooters, it has a lot of things going against it in order for it to survive. The fact that it's a hero shooter, the fact that the market is oversaturated, the fact that some people are saying that it's $40 and not free to play, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Big Twan Gaming says, I voted no because I do not play live service games. See? And some people don't play live service games. So it's, I don't know, man. It says Wolverine is being made and Silent Hill 2 and Phantom Blade were bought. It says this after making Horizon 2, Kratos 5, Spider-Man 2, Gran Turismo, and Final Fantasy 7, Stellar Blade, and Helldivers 2. I don't know, man. Hip Hop Gamer said Phil is helping working on the next PS6. What? Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. John 1, Marlon, I already tried Concord beta. It says, I don't really like it, dude, so I'm not buying it. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. For those of you who actually gave the game a chance and actually played the game, and then now you're coming to the conclusion of, well, I'm not buying it. That's fair because you actually played the game and tried for yourself. So that's a fair criticism. He said, no way I'm playing that game, even if they gave it away for free. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Even if they say, hey, we're going to give the game away for free, you're still not buying it. Bro, 444 votes. 444 votes. And you know what I found crazy in Concord too? Like, there was one match that I played when the beta launched, right? And almost the entire team left. We only had one player left. One player. And we were running around trying to find this one player. Just end the match. Like, the matchmaking is just not good. You see what I'm saying? Like, the match should have been just done right there. Like, literally done. Like, one player against four? Really? It should have just ended right there. No, we running around in a circle trying to find this person over and over again before it just completely goes, okay, round is over with. Like, see, I watched someone stream it today. It looks very bad. He said everyone got bored and quit. I don't know, bro. He said Marlon Concord should be free in PS Plus and 40 on PC, Xbox, or just free to play everywhere. Like I said, $40 is not bad for a free to play. I mean, for a live service game, $40 is not a bad price. $39.99 is not a bad price. The problem is it's a hero shooter. The problem is that it's going up against a lot of other games, a lot of other hero shooters that is doing well right now, currently, you know, or even way better than Concord right now. So Concord have a lot of things going against it. That's the problem. Concord is just, it's not a everybody type of game, bro. Yeah, I saw that. You said I heard rumors on them bringing one of the classic games, Parappa the Rapper. Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't even know how true that is, bro. I really don't know how true that is. Like, you always hear things here and there. Oh, this and oh, that. But you just never know, man. Say Concord is not for me. There it is. There it is, man. There it is. Said the problem is it's already $40 on Steam and it's not doing numbers. Exactly. It needs to be free all around. I don't even think, but bro, we just had the free beta. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think free could help the situation because free is not going to change your mind on it's a hero shooter because some of y'all don't like hero shooters to begin with. So I don't think free could fix the fact that you don't like that genre or the game is just not fun enough or the game is boring. I don't think free is going to fix those things. That's what I'm saying. Free can't even save this game because some of y'all fundamentally just don't like that type of game. So I don't think free will fix the problem. I just don't think it will. I just don't think that's going to make the numbers go higher because we just came out of an open beta and it's not doing well. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. With it being free all this time and y'all didn't even jump on it. Come on, man. Y'all still didn't jump on it. Dude Gamer says, what up, Marlon? I'm just waiting for Dead Rising remake, Silent Hill, Black Ops 6 this year. Hey, I hear you. I feel you 100%. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Harsh says, when you streamed the game, I was curious to see, and then I left within 5 minutes of watching the gameplay. That's sad, man. That's sad, bro. That's very sad, bro. That's very sad, bro. That's very sad. That's very sad, bro. That's very sad. That's very sad. I said the whole game will get Metacritic score. That's, oh, man. He said just cancel the game. They will save money. Nah, I don't think they will save money. Well, they will definitely save money because it's a live service game and they would have to keep maintaining it. So they will definitely save money there. But at this point, I don't think they're going to cancel the game. I think Sony's still going to come out and sell this game. They're still going to come out and sell it. Like I said, I think the game is fun. I think the game is pretty decent. I was honest in my live impressions / review and I said, hey, it's a decent game once you find a character that you like, but that's not for everyone. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I want Sony to have a bigger splash when it comes to multiplayer. And that's, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know, man.
Just cancel the game, they will save money. Japanese yen.
I just don't know, man. I just don't know, man. Cancel Concord. It could save them. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They canceled Twisted Metal. They canceled Twisted Metal. They canceled Factions 2. They canceled that Spider-Man, even that Spider-Man multiplayer game. Remember that Spider-Man multiplayer game? Even that game would have done so much better. Oh my God, man. Yeah, they're not gonna cancel the game, bro. They're not gonna cancel it. Sony is gonna come out with it, bro. So every 5 seconds when I look on my phone, I'm getting tweets from Sony, from PlayStation, saying that they're promoting this game. They're promoting this game. They're marketing this game. This game is happening, guys. It's happening. I said, bro, people are forgetting playing college football and free-to-play shooters. Concord doesn't stand a chance. Oh, bro, 700,000 people in one day, in day one. Like, it's crazy. It's literally insane. He said they canceled Twisted Metal and the Spider-Man multiplayer for this. I'm glad I went back to Nintendo. Oh, Lord. He says, what's up? How is it doing today, buddy? He says, I just got off work today. We're busy at work. Hey, man, we talking about Concord right now. The open beta just ended today, and the numbers are not looking good at all. Not looking good on PC. We don't know what the numbers are like on PS5, but if this game have any chance of surviving on PC, bro, the numbers need to be way higher than 557 current players right now. There's just no way. There's literally no way. And like I said, all I see, a lot of people are saying that this game needs to be beyond good. Like, it can't just be good. It's just not good enough for a lot of people. That's the problem. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It says, from a player who's played Destiny and others for years, this feels like a step down. So a big no from me. Yeah, well, I hope that this teaches Sony a lesson to listen more to the fans. You know what I mean? And pay more attention to the mass, because the mass is speaking right now. And the numbers are just not looking good. It's just not. It's just not. How about y'all play real single player games? Well, single player games has always been carrying Sony this time. I mean, since the very beginning. Since the very beginning. I really hope that Firewalk does not get shut down, bro. I'm being so serious. I'm really hoping that Firewalk can stick around and survive, because I don't like seeing when studios get shut down. I don't. He says 74,600. There are this many people playing Destiny 2 right now on Steam. Destiny 2 is huge. So the game is not dead, but Concord is dead. Laugh out loud. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm worried right now for Sony with this game, coming out with this game, and a lot of people just don't seem to be interested in this game. It's sad. It's sad. You know, we got to make better decisions, man. We got to make better decisions. Like, we have to make better decisions. We have to. See, I just jump on my PS3 for classic games to play. Heavenly Sword, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Bloody Roar, and more. I just accept we aren't going to get those games back. I know. He said the community should be supporting the devs. That is true. They should. But if you can't force people, you can't force people. If they don't like the game, they just don't like the game. You see what I'm saying? If they don't like the game, they just don't like the game. You can't force people to support a developer if they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just not a lot of people's cup of tea, you know? And it sucks. He says, they need to listen, bro. Yeah, that is true. DP, I've been saying that, dog. I've been saying that. Sony needs to listen. And the crazy part about this whole thing is that I've been saying this for years. I say one of the areas where Sony is weak at is the communication. You need to do better in the communication segment. You know what I mean? Like, you need to talk more and figure out what people want to play. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing that enough. And this is constructive criticism. Like, you guys need to do a way better job than what you've been doing for years. The communication is lacking. And that is something that Herman Ho said that they're going to improve in. But we just don't know. We just don't know. You know, like, you know, it can't just be the single player games carrying, guys. It seemed like that's just the way the coin is going to turn. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the way how the coin is going to turn. Like, the single player games are carrying right now, literally carrying right now. The single player games are carrying and will continue to carry. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. That's all I got to say. It's very sad. And I hope Sony can learn from this somehow and make a multiplayer game that can appeal to everybody. And it's hard. It's not easy to make a multiplayer game that's going to appeal to everyone. You know what I mean? And keep them coming back for more. Corporations are not your friends. Well, gamers toxic. Listen, I've been said that, bro. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. They're in business to make money. They're only your friend when you're paying them money. That's when they'll be your friend. He said the Sean Layton era, it wasn't like this. I know. This is at an all-time low right now, man. This is an all-time low. It says we speak with our wallets. We aren't buying Concord. We are happy with the single-player games. That's why 60 million PS5 sold for single-player games. So what do you think Sony should do? Do y'all think Sony should keep on trying to make a good multiplayer game and see if they can have some sort of footing in the market, some type of way, and revitalize that genre that they've been weak in since PS3? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? He said the Sony hardcore fan base is way smaller than y'all think. 75% of the user base plays multi-plat games only. Oh, Lord. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's sad. It's very sad. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much for the super chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Get the likes up on the show. I appreciate y'all.
Concord for PS5. I'll just get me some Concord's Jordans 11 instead.
My man said Concord for PS5. I'll just get me some Concord's Jordans 11 instead. This is bad, man. This is bad, bro. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad, man. This is bad. Wow. It says, I would be happy to pay $70 if Sony come out with a game on the level of Ghosts or something like that. It says, honestly, they could have spent all this on a good game like Ghost 2. I've said it, man. They could have used a lot of this money that they're investing in live service games and invested into studios that are working currently hard right now on a lot of their bigger single player stuff. Because all those studios, you know what I'm saying? All those studios need you there's never a thing called too much money, right? Like, people always need more money to invest into more resources, right? And if you invest into a live service game, chances are it's a 50-50 chance that it's gonna fail. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna fail one way or the other, right? And it's like you're spending so much. Man, these games cost a lot of money to make, guys. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars going into these games, and they don't sell. They don't perform well. That is a massive problem. Oh, Lord, have mercy. He says we got to wait till next year with, so yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait for the bigger stuff. We have to. We don't have no choice but to wait for the bigger stuff right now. Honestly, I'm like I said, I've played Concord. I put some hours into Concord myself. I played it. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I said it's a decent / good game. There's areas where I feel like they need to improve on, and I left it at that, right? Astrobot, I'm going to play that game. Like Astrobot and you know, Silent Hill 2 remake and Horizon and all these other games that Sony is coming out with this year is not on the level of Spider-Man. It's not on the level of Wolverine. It's not on the level of God of War. It's not on the level of Ghost of Tsushima 2. It's not on the level of Sony Monica's next game or Sony Ben's next game. It's not on the level of those bigger Sony studios. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't know, bro. I don't know. He said this. He said that should hold them down until Pro. I don't know, man. Yo, Laninator, welcome to the elite part of the nation. And I got, for the members, I got that God of War video ready to go right now. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. There's a link to the private Discord. Message us in the private Discord. We have a huge private Discord community. We're on the road to getting 95 more members so that we can hit our 200 goal, so that we can start streaming Monday through Friday. Or Monday, we're going to start 3 days a week, members only stream, and then we're going to bring back retro gaming. My plan is to introduce the PlayStation 3 again and talk about and play those games that we talk about on the channel. And it's going to be a members only thing. So if you want to help out the vision, the goal is to get to 95 more members. So gifted subs are welcome. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much, bro. Make sure you go to the community tab. Enjoy your emotes. Add me on PlayStation. Add me on Xbox. I'm always on Xbox playing Elden Ring at this point. Literally almost done with Elden Ring. And add me on PlayStation, man, so we can get some college football in or whatever you want to play, bro. We can talk. We could chill. We could vibe. Thank you so much, bro. Enjoy. All right. It says Sony could fail Pro Controller port. And look at, okay, for prime example, look at PSVR 2. What in the entire heaven? Look at PSVR 2. Same thing that I'm talking about right now. Nobody asked for PSVR 2. Nobody asked for it. But they did it. And what's crushing PSVR 2 right now is the price next to the competition, next to the MetaQuest. The MetaQuest is cheaper. Yeah, the technology in the PSVR 2 is better, right? It has more features and it's offering a much more complete package in terms of the technology. But MetaQuest 2 or MetaQuest is cheaper, right? And it's literally doing almost the same job, right? I mean, Sony just put it on PC, but there's no marketing right now for PSVR 2. That's also another area where Sony is failing in right now. You understand? They're failing in the multiplayer segment. They don't have a huge splash in the multiplayer segment, and they're failing in the VR segment right now because PSVR 2, you don't even see Sony talking about it. They're not even pushing it. They're not even marketing this stuff. And that's sad. I know people are like, Marlon, you just, this and that. But I got to talk about it, bro, because this is very evident right now. Like, this is an area where I feel like Sony needs to improve on. Like, only spend, just like with what Hiroki Kotoki was saying. Like, we're spending way too much money on things that may or may not even going to work. Like right now, Sony invested so much money into PlayStation VR 2. So much money into PlayStation VR 2. And for some of you guys, you either sold it or it's gathering dust, right? Or the games that Sony showed off, you don't care for. You see what I'm saying? You don't have no love or care in the world for at all. And that's pretty sad. And we have cheaper VR headsets on the market right now. Way cheaper. Think about it. I need y'all think this is a joke. Look at it right now. If you should go out there and buy a PS5, just add it up. Because now we're getting into PC territory right now with this money. You buy a PS5, that's $545. You buy a PlayStation VR headset, that's $600 right there, sir. Now I'm talking Jamaican. That's $600 right there, sir. That's $1,100. And you haven't bought a game yet. You haven't subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium for the year yet. So by the time you buy more than a couple games and sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium, guess what? That's $1,500. Right there, sir. Right there, sir. 1,500. Man, I'm telling you, console gaming has gotten so ridiculously expensive. Y'all think this is a joke. PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro, right, that's all gonna be expensive to y'all think this is a joke. Right, that's all. Stuff is expensive, Rasta. Right, that's all. So I tell you, say, yo, listen, brother. And especially with the PS5 Pro that's getting ready to drop. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, come on. Y'all think this is a joke? Gaming is getting expensive, more and more expensive. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, the more and more expensive these games get, and the more and more expensive these products get, is the higher the freaking demand. PS5 Pro, I can almost bet with inflation being as high as it is right now. Y'all think this is a joke? With inflation being as high as it is right now, guess what, buddy? Guess what? That's at least going to be about a $600 console. Minimum $600. That's a lot of money for some of y'all. Because guess what, buddy? With taxes, that's about $650. You can build a PC with that money. You can. You really can build a PC. It might not be the top of the line PC, but you can use $650, maybe $700 and build a PC. It might not be the greatest PC in the world, but it can be done. Somebody got a monitor laying around. You can get a case for $30-$40. You can go get a motherboard, Micro Center. Maybe you can find a Micro Center in your city, right? And they have bundles. I see them doing them all the time. $150 bundles with the processor. You can get a processor, RAM, and stuff for $200. Boom, right? That's up. You know what I mean? Not even $300. Well, not even $300, right? That's up. You know what I mean? $200 plus taxes, maybe $220, $230. And then, you get a case for like $30. That's not even $300. And you still got a whole $400 left. You can build a PC if you want to. But this is for the people who want a console experience and they don't want to deal with Windows and stuff, blue screen of death, stuff crashing on them. Some people are not tech savvy like that. They don't want to deal with Windows. They want a console. They want to grab the controller and they want to play. They don't want to have to update no Windows and update, even though consoles update too. But, Sony and Microsoft has found ways for these consoles to be updated while it's offline so that you can actually play. But some of you dudes just want to grab and play. And I understand that. So don't think for the slightest bit that the Pro is not going to be expensive. Oh, it's going to cost you. Especially, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. The Pro is not going to be cheap. Because the Pro is going to be like a console that's like a Pegasus. It's going to be a horse with wings next year. Because the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming out day one. And it's going to look appealing to people who play on consoles. They're going to be like, oh, shoot, I'm going to put this on my credit card. I'm going to have to find the money some kind of way to buy this PS5 Pro. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. And when you look back at it, you're like, dang, I just spent $650 on this console. Who knows? Maybe it might be $700. Look at the console that Microsoft is coming out with later this year. Y'all think this is a joke? Look at the console that they're coming out with, the Series X, right? The 2 terabyte Series X. Guess how much that is? That's $600. The what was it? The SpongeBob Series X. Y'all remember that? The SpongeBob Series X. The SpongeBob Series X was $700 and it was sold out in minutes. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Y'all think this is a joke? You're hearing what I'm saying right now? Like, that was gone in seconds. SpongeBob Series X. And this $600 Series X that they're coming out with later this year, that's going to be sold out too. Don't you get it? So money ain't a problem for some of y'all. Some of y'all are saying, well, Marlon, I need to see results. I want results. I need to see results. And some of y'all say, I don't care. It's Sony. I'm buying it. Like, this is not a joke. This is real. This is not a joke. Man, I can't stress it, man. Bro, it's crazy to me, dog. Thank you so much, Mark, for continuing to carry. Man, you have been carrying the stream, my man. You have been carrying the stream. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. You've been day in and day out. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you have a choice, but I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if the Pro is 700. You know what? I need to do a poll right now. Let's do a poll right now. So we have 88% of you guys. We had 493 votes. Thank you guys. Round of applause. Thank you guys. 493 votes. 88% of you guys said no. 12% of you guys said yes. Here you go, Marlon. Twisted. Okay, let's see. It said No Man's Sky PS5 Pro upgrade, data mine, visual improvements revealed. Oh yeah, I saw this. Here
we go, Marlon.
Thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that tomorrow. Because man, gotta spread out the content. Thank you so much. I did look on it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it from earlier today about No Man's Sky, and some people say it's not even 4K. And it's in early state right now in terms of being patched for PS5 Pro. But I will talk about this tomorrow for sure. I definitely will talk about it. Thank you so much, Mark, man. You always be coming through, bro, for our community, man. And I really do appreciate you. So let me ask you guys this now. Will you pay $700 for PS5 Pro? No, let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. Will you pay $700 for a PS5 Pro? Because chances are, depending on where you are in the world, depending on where you live in the world right now, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be higher than $700 for you. Even if the PS5 Pro comes out at $600, it's going to be higher than that because of inflation, currency differences, all that. You see what I'm saying? Canadian brothers out there, my Japan brothers, my English brothers, you know what I'm saying? My Korean brothers, a lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on the currency, some of y'all going to pay way more because y'all in different countries. This is not a joke, man. This is not a joke. Like, man, listen, bro. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised at all if PS5 Pro is anywhere between $600 or $700. We have seen Microsoft sold that SpongeBob console and nobody was making a big deal out of it. People bought that because it was a collectible item. So what if Sony comes out and said, listen, we're going to have two different type of PS5 Pros. One is going to be the standard Pro, right, for $600. And then we also have a higher tier Pro for $700 with 2 terabyte of storage. Then what? Some people are going to say, nah, that's too expensive. Some of y'all going to buy the $600 one. Some of y'all would buy the $699 one. You know, like, this stuff is not cheap. Like, this stuff is going to be expensive. You see what I'm saying? But it's going to sell because there is a market for everything. While some of y'all be like, well, I'm just going to build a PC. Then, okay, well, go build your PC. He said, this is exactly what I said in the last stream. It says that we are better off buying the PC at the end of the day. He said PS costs the same or more than the PC in the long run. He says, would you pay $599 for a Pro, not $700? I mean, $599 sounds more realistic than $700. Like $700 is a lot of money to spend on a console. That's a lot of money. But truth be told, this holiday season, if the Pro is real, truth be told, people are going to buy it. Because all people are going to think about is GTA. He said, but the thing is $700. No, I'm not saying it's confirmed. I'm just saying it could very well go as high as $700. Maybe storage, maybe they might have different storage capacities and stuff. All I'm saying, this is all speculation. I'm just saying it might go as high as $700. And I'm asking y'all, would y'all pay $700? Because the base PS, unless Sony does a price drop for the base PS5, I'm just saying, unless Sony does a price drop for the base PS5, it's probably going to be $600 minimum. Minimum $600. And they might have a second SKU with a higher storage capacity. You get what I'm saying? You got your PS5 Pro, your standard 1 terabyte, and then you have a 2 terabyte, maybe a special edition for only limited time for $700. Maybe the 30th anniversary of PlayStation on there for $700, but that's going to be sold out. People are going to buy it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But people will spend $700, bro. You know, some people will. Some people got money like that. It says $700. No way, Jose. He's like, I would be okay with trading in my base PS5 and paying the difference at GameStop. See? And this is why. And hold on. He said, sounds about right. And hold on. Here's the next thing again. Here's the kicker. Here is the kicker to this whole conversation. Some of you dudes are going to do what GameStop is going to want you to do. You're going to trade in your base PS5. They're going to get so much base PS5. And guess what? That's why GameStop is going to continue to be in the business, bro. Because of stuff mid-generation refresh. Y'all going to take those base PS5s and trade them in and make GameStop even richer, because all they're going to do, they're going to just overprice the crap out of those base PS5, and then the casuals is going to go buy them. The people who don't care for extra performance, that's how GameStop stays in the market, because of y'all. Y'all trading in y'all base PS5. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to resell that for money. They're going to, man, them base PS5s, when people realize, oh, you know what? I don't care about extra frames. It's just like the PC market. You know, not everybody cares about 4K. Some people just want a decent PC to do 1080p gaming. There are way cheaper graphics card right now that can give you 1080p gaming, a 3060. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with a 3060 and be fine with 1080p gaming. You don't have to buy a 3090. You don't have to buy no 4070 and no 4060. You don't even have to come to the 40 series if you don't want to. You don't care about frame generation and DLSS 3.5. You can stay right where you at. You see what I'm saying? So because of GameStop, like, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna make so much money off of a lot of people. That's why some people say they want GameStop to go under. Listen, bro. GameStop ain't going nowhere. GameStop will forever be in business because people are always going to sit there and trade it in their old console. It's just always going to be a thing. The used market is always going to continue to be a thing. That's just the way it is. You can't stop it. And with all those traded in base PS5s, that's good for them because all they're going to do is resell those base PS5s. That's it. Oh, you want PS5 Pro? Did you pre-order it? Okay. All right. And then another way GameStop is going to make money off of y'all, membership. Oh yeah, if you have a membership, if you have a GameStop Pro membership, hey, you can get $100 more for your trade-in. Hey, yeah, man, sign up for $30, bro. Get this Game Pass Pro, bro. Come on, you're getting $100 or you're getting $50 more if you're a Pro member. That's how they hook you. You got to read between the lines, guys. You got to read between the sales gimmick. That's how they're going to get you. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, man, I'm getting $100 more. Man, I'm getting $50 more for my base PS. I'm trading it in and get a Pro. That's how they get you. 100%. That's why that's why these companies are gonna continue to be in the business, bro. Like they ain't going nowhere. You think GameStop is going anywhere? Come on, guys. Shoot. They said PS5 is gonna get thrown into the river. Oh man, it says PS5 Pro is gonna be $600 and the PS5 Slim is gonna be $450. I hope it goes down in price. I would think they would come down on the price, but you just never know. You never know. You never know with Sony. You never know what they're gonna decide to do. So we'll see what they decide to do. You just never know. You never know. You never know. And that's the reality at the end of the day. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Comment with your questions and concerns. You just never know. You never know. I said people trade their PS4 for PS5. Yes, they did. A lot of PS4s got traded in. It says I didn't have that problem. Oh, man. It says I said 10 games I no longer want. Did you assume I have 10 games? Okay. It says I got a GameStop membership. Yeah, some of y'all got GameStop memberships. It says time to be... Hey, man, listen, bro. That Pro is going to sell, bro. That's all I got to tell you. With PS5 Pro in mind and GTA 6 in mind, just for the notion of GTA 6 alone, it's going to sell. OG Gaming says, again, most people will not be able to get a PS5 Pro at whatever price they set. Scalpers. Ah, my man OG, man. You are right on the money. You are right on the money with that. Because you know what, doggone it? It's gonna be slim pickings for a lot of people. Scalpers. I told y'all it's gonna get worse. When Sony launches the PS5 Pro, I feel sorry for some of y'all because y'all not going to be able to get your hands on it. It's going to be sold out to scalpers and people who actually really want this. I'm telling you, it's going to be an uphill battle going into 2025 when GTA 6 drops to get your hands on that. That's when the Pro is going to be sold out. You think it's this holiday season, if it does come out, it's going to be sold out? No. It's next year when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops. That's where PS5 Pro is going to be ancient. Like you're not going to be able to find it nowhere. Sold out. And then now you're going to have to go to eBay or now you're going to have to go Facebook Marketplace and spend ridiculous 3 times of what it's worth, which doesn't make any sense. At that point, you might as well just take that money and build a PC, or take that money and keep it in your savings. Man, it's crazy, bro. It said ponies on the corner selling their... I'm done. I'm so freaking done. Love you, Mark. I love you, bro. He said, do you think the Pro should have actually been the base? Yes. Because who knows? I think, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a $150 with y'all. I think that because of what we're experiencing right now when it comes to backwards compatibility, who knows? I don't know. It's just speculation. Maybe backwards compatibility could be better on PS5 Pro because it's more powerful. Same CPU, just higher frequency. But on the GPU side of things, that's where all of the performance gains are going to be. Who knows? But yeah, any Pro machine, I do believe that should have been the base console to begin with. I feel like the Pro should have been the base console. But obviously, that's how they make money. And these scalpers, oh my God. Oh man, like I said, bro, it's gonna be tough. If this does happen though, like if we do get the Pro, bro, I need to make sure that I have one because I have to make the content, bro. I have to make the content for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I have to do side-by-side comparisons of base PS5, PS5 Pro, literally laid out on the table for you guys. Look, this is the base PS5. This is the Pro. You see what I'm saying? This is what it looks like on this monitor. I'll have like 2 different monitors set up. you know, this is what it looks like on this one. This is what the Pro looks like. You give y'all the FPS counters, do our own analysis so you guys can make a purchase decision. Because even when the Pro does get revealed and get announced, if it's a thing, if it's real, you guys are going to want hardcore evidence on Marlon does. Do you see any differences between the two? Y'all going to want to see size difference, ports. You know, I'm just saying. So it's just like, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He said the base feels like a rush-like version of Pro. I mean, don't get it twisted. I do think that the base PS5 is phenomenal. I think it's a great console, but I still don't understand. Obviously, besides of what we heard about, you know, PS3, right? How PS3 is such a beast for the games to run on PS5. Like, why though? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally makes no sense. So until we figure that out, bro, then it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. But on that note, guys, I love y'all. Please hit that like button for me, guys. I'm going to be coming back with more bangers tomorrow for you guys. So please make sure that you guys hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Daily Chan with the $2 always coming with the consistency. Says, I sell you a PS5 Pro for $800. I will buy 5 PS5 Pro. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Here you go with this nonsense. Concord might be $30. I don't think Sony's going to go down on the price, though. Xbots becoming scalpers to make some quick cash.
I sell you a PS5 Pro for $800. I will buy 5 PS5 Pro.
This man, Daily Chan, is something else, bro. He says, I had to pay $1,000 for my base PS5 when it first dropped. In this economy, I am not doing that again. I just want to have the scalpers post pick of 1 million PS5. I'm telling you, you already know. You already know. It's only going to get worse. It says, yeah, you can't trade in your PS5 for the channel. You have exactly. Yeah, I can't trade it in, bro. Like, I have to. No, I'm keeping my PS5. This is my OG PS5 from 4 years ago. Like, my PS5 ain't going nowhere. I need my PS5. So, plus I have to do comparisons. I mean, you already know, as a content creator, you have to do comparisons because people want to see the difference, you know? So, yeah, man. I love you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support today. Happy Sunday. I'm not going to keep up y'all time. I know y'all have things to do today. I know it's a Sunday. Spend some time with your family, guys. Hug somebody and tell them you love them. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on today's show. Thank y'all for the super chats. They definitely do help. Thank you so much for the new membership. That also helps out our community as well. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Brand new week. I'm hoping for the best. And Lord, I put Concord in your hands right now. I pray for deliverance for Concord right now. And I pray that more gamers will give Concord the time of day that it needs. Because it ain't looking too good right now, God. And I don't know what Sony is doing right now. Giving a blind eye to SOCOM, Resistance, and Killzone, and Warhawk, and MotorStorm, and PlayStation Battle Royale. But I put it in your hands. In Jesus' name, amen, we pray. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Have a good day. Peace. I'm trying not to laugh right now and cry.